Once the
But as
contract's
far
up?
as yeah, well, I mean, once the contract's up, I mean, they don't have to renew the contract.
Right.
Just like Activision before it was bought out, never had to renew it. But they like money, so it just it depends.
I guess I can keep a PlayStation for a few more years.
Well, I mean, I highly doubt it'll ever go off of PlayStation.
Really? Even with Microsoft owning it.
Why? Why would they want to cut out literally probably more than their money-making player base?
Just probably because they're trying to get more people to buy Xbox or Microsoft or PC.
Yeah, but the amount of money that they would make from people end up buying a PC to the amount of money they would make just leaving PlayStation in on it wouldn't make sense. Call of Duty at this point in time makes, $2 to $4 billion a quarter. You figure you cut out PlayStation, which is easily half the player base of Call of Duty. Right there, instead of $4 billion, you're making $2. And the amount of people that would buy a PC or an Xbox would never equate to, would never make up for a $2 billion loss. Ever. Not enough people to do it. I mean, it wouldn't. Microsoft has already bought Bethesda. They did that like a year or two ago, which is the people that, the studio and company that makes like Fallout and stuff like that.
Right.
And they never got rid of, they never took it off of PlayStation or anything then. As they said then, they're like, we have no intention of ever taking it off of somewhere else.
Right.
It would lose them money, as in that whole. It would lose them money. That would make it.
How am I?
Well, with it being on Xbox now, they can put all the old titles under the Xbox Game Pass, or even the new games, which would probably appeal to a lot of people.
I feel like them buying Activision was literally the smartest thing they could have done. Just because of how big Warzone is with the computer streamers, you know what I mean?
Right.
So if they were to do that, obviously they got a say in what gets done because they own the company.
Yeah.
I feel like that if they really wanted to, the next VR that Activision comes out with at least is going to be catered to the streamers so bad. If you think about that. But does that make sense? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying though? Or why I think that it would at least?
Not really. You have to explain it to me.
Well, the only thing I'm thinking is Microsoft is a computer company, right?
Yeah.
95% of the big name streamers that stream are all on PC.
Yeah.
Why would they not lean towards them? You know what I mean?
That was Activision's push.
It was. I get that. But then, I guess it wouldn't, because then they'd be hurting themselves too because of Xbox. So
I mean, they would be cutting down on their Xbox player base. Which, I mean, Microsoft doesn't actually make hardware or nothing. I mean, it's a software.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're using Windows on your computer already. That's fucking Microsoft. I mean, it's kind of like the other thing. I mean, I don't think excluding your console player base, I don't think you could make enough money with just more people using Windows to make up the difference.
It makes sense. I mean, I get what you're saying. I guess I didn't think that far into it. I just kind of assumed, you know, oh, PC, here we go, we're fucked.
Now, well, see, Microsoft's big thing here lately is they kind of want to own everything. Well, that might not be the right way to put it. Well, kinda. Xbox is Microsoft's big thing here for the last however many years is the Game Pass, which is basically cloud gaming. And, you know, so you could play PC, console, on your fucking phone. You can stream your games to it with the cloud gaming service.
Do you think...
Basically, they're trying to interconnect everything. Phil Spencer and Xbox were the ones that pushed for cross-platform because they want everything connected so they can push this Game Pass and probably, you know, whatever else they have in the works, which will ultimately lead them to way more money. Because they know some people are PC players, other people are console players. They want the money from all of them.
Right, all three. That makes sense.
They want everybody. They want mobile shit too. That's why the last however many years this Game Pass. Which I mean isn't a bad service really. I mean
it's not, I get it. I was honestly kinda hoping the whole PC crossplay thing would fucking disappear eventually. Because obviously it's not fucking right.
Well, it's not. But like I was telling you,
PC, that's not even...
Day when we were talking, you know, I downloaded PUBG, and I was reading their article, or their thing. PUBG has crossplay, but it's only between consoles. PC players can go fucking play with themselves. Because they know a console player against a PC player is not fair. At all. And I mean, just the graphical settings alone is going to make a huge difference. I mean, we're going to play on a PS4 Slim, so we're running, you know, fucking probably like a steady 30 FPS frame rate. And it might dip sometimes when you're playing and play against a PC player that's going to run 120, 200 steady frames. You know, I mean, that alone is a huge advantage for them because they are literally going to see you first. Now I saw all these dumbass streamers that have been suckered into buying these 3090s and shit like this, these fucking $2,000 graphic cards and shit.
I couldn't.
Do I think that's worth it? No. Well, because realistically, the way I figure it is once you get past a certain frame rate, it's got to be negligible at best. Because you figure 60 frames per second, so every frame is 16.6 milliseconds. So if you double that, which the new consoles apparently can run 120 FPS now, you figure each frame is 8 milliseconds. So you figure that's fucking tiny as shit. 8 milliseconds? Ain't very much. So I mean, once you get up to, you know, maybe put yourself up like 160 frames or something. But once you get to past a certain point, you would assume there's diminishing returns. You're like, oh, well, I'm running 240 frames. Is that really gonna, from a competitive standpoint, would that really gain you that much of an advantage? I doubt it. Because by then your frames are so minuscule. I mean, That's like that idiot Doug Sensor Martin talking about how his controller wasn't overclocked, and his controller was what was it? Your stock controller is normally set at like 5 milliseconds delay time, but now that they're on PC, they overclock them, so it's 1 millisecond. And then he realized that, and he's like, "Oh man, I've been playing on 5 milliseconds this whole time. Man, I do way better now." You are not ever going to notice a 4 millisecond difference. I mean, no, you're not that sensitive. I mean, I doubt it.
You might win one of 10 more.
Right? I mean,
you know,
maybe
1v1s or some shit, you know what I mean? Just because of that fucking 1 out of fucking every 100 or something. It might make a difference.
Yeah. I mean,
but I don't see 4 millisecond. Like,
I mean, you figure the average human reaction time is, you know, not that fast.
oh, come on now.
I mean, you're talking maybe somebody that's extremely fucking on it. You know, has like the greatest reaction time ever. You're talking like under 200 milliseconds. You know, they probably maybe hit like 150 milliseconds reaction time. That's more than 4 milliseconds. I mean, the average person, I mean, if you're like 300 or under, I mean, that's pretty fucking good for a reaction time. So your body can't even, I wouldn't imagine your body could even notice a 5 millisecond difference.
Fuck.
You know, we literally can't even react that fast.
Contact at the hard point.
So I think that's just like the tech companies, like, oh look, shiny, you gotta buy this new shiny. And they're like, oh fuck yeah, I do.
Hard point confirmed. Watch your head.
That's shiny as motherfucker.
I think they throw a bunch of random bullshit numbers at fucking people that, you know what I mean? Like, here, you can get 3,800, 2,000,000,100 gazillion fucking frames per millisecond. Here you go. Now you're gonna be fucking playing with the pros.
Yeah, I mean they do. Marketing at its finest. That's what gets you to buy all the new shiny stuff. I was watching this little video from, oh, sorry, go ahead.
I guarantee these fucking big ass streamers could go back to PS3 and their cheats are still gonna work just fine.
Yeah, right.
They're not gonna work any fucking different.
No. But no, I was watching this, watched a settings video from this guy. His name's Ogre 2. He's a Halo. He's pretty much like the best Halo player that's ever been. He has like the most wins.
Cheats.
Yeah, I mean LAN tournaments. You know, Halo player. He doesn't play competitively anymore. But just he streams and shit. But a settings video, and his computer's like old as fuck. He's playing like a regular, like, I don't even know, he's got like a 2060 graphics card. I even saw like a 1080. You know, because he even said that, and I'm sure he's still just fucking absolutely slapping people on fucking older hardware. Because he's good.
Right. Gotcha.
But you gotta buy the new shiny thing. I've never really understood it. I'm too simple for that. I don't need shiny.
Contact at the hard point.
I got an old ass phone with cracks in the screen.
Still works just fine.
Yep.
I'm sure it has its flaws because of the cracks. Like the response time touching it might be a little different than what it would be with a new one.
Yeah, sometimes it's a little. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. But I don't see Call of Duty ever leaving PlayStation or PC or anything.
I guess
because they'd just be cutting away money, and that'd just be tough.
I guess. What would I really be missing out on? Like,
nothing.
I'm gonna get it a few days later. Like,
right. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, see, the thing is, PlayStation wants you to only buy PlayStation.
right.
Xbox here lately, I mean, that's been their big push, is they want you to be able to play on, they want you to be able to play their shit on whatever you want to play on. That's been their whole push for the last few years or better. That's like Phil Spencer's thing. He's like, I want you to be able to play on anything. So they buy up all this shit. I want you to be able to play our stuff on whatever you damn well please, because we're still going to be making money. You know? I mean, they pretty much want to take over everything. So even if you're playing on PlayStation like we are now, you know, you buy a thing from the store, you buy the game, well, they're going to get the money. Where before, they would only get the money if you bought it on Xbox or PC. Or, well, not on PC, because technically when you get it on PC, you're getting it off of Steam. But, you know, your PC runs off of, you know, typically everybody uses Windows, which is Microsoft. So. What was that?
I kind of like that idea.
What?
Playing Xbox Touch. I feel like they should get rid of exclusive. You know what I mean? Like if I wanna play an Xbox game on my PlayStation, hell yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get that.
That would be neat, but that would never happen, of course.
Fuck yes.
Sony would never allow that. They'd be like, what? You gotta buy our console. You can play that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's... I feel like a lot of people are like doom and glooming it. Like, oh my god, this is what's
oh yeah, they're going the fuck
what's going on?
And all the like, streamers are talking about it. Oh
it's not that big of a deal. I mean, nothing's gonna change. I would pretty much guarantee absolutely nothing's gonna change. You're still gonna be able to play Call of Duty on fucking PlayStation. You're still gonna be able to play Call of Duty on whatever you want to play Call of Duty on.
Wow, this bar.
Can't imagine it'll ever change. I
just finished the burst.
About time.
It's called. Oh my god, dude, it fucking took forever. You see the last fucking challenge I needed?
That was the aim down snipes or something with something and shit. And you needed, what, one more bloodthirsty, I think.
Yeah, I finished the bloodthirsty. And then... Wow. The ADS time is fucking shit so far.
On what, the bar?
Yes.
Yes, it's a piece of crap. Wow. Gotta figure out how to get rid of this. It's like he ramps up. It's like when you go to run, he starts off slow. That's so annoying. Makes it feel.
Enemy has the hard point.
Yeah, you need to download PUBGs. I actually think you like it.
I've been here lately. It's
pretty good.
Here lately, I just kind of get on in the morning, play a little bit, get off, and I don't get back on. Now that you're not playing, you don't have COD again. I want to do my guns, but I don't want to fucking play by myself.
Right?
Or I can only play by myself, and I get bored really fucking quick. I guess I didn't do too bad with that first game. Already midway through it. I can't believe I got that many fucking on that camo done in that game, because I think it was at 87. I needed 13 more. It's been going fucking what, 5, 6, 2, you know, all the way up to fucking 100. I get to 87 and I get 13 in one game. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's just, I don't understand. I didn't understand how that one worked, because I basically had to get a headshot, because you get it up so quick. 2-round fucking burst. You gotta have a one burst, pause, one burst. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's too much time with it. God damn it, my fucking nose. Too much time in between bursts for it to the ADS, or shortly after ADS, or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, something like that. I just pretty much had to snap onto them.
Yeah.
In a fucking hurry.
Basically quick scope. That's
yeah.
I would assume that's why they had the quick scope proficiency on. Well, that looks kind of cool. Anyways, I got onto the bar. Yeah. It's a burst gun. It's a burst.
Not the bar. Hassan bar.
Bar City. Which one did I? Was it that one?
Okay, now how do I get ammo? 7.62.
Okay, so it was showing me correctly. Hi, baby. How's my baby sandwich? Huh?
Yeah, I think you ought to download PUBG so we can play it when you're not going for camos. I might go back to Call of Duty after they come out with a new season. They delayed the season 2.
Yeah, I see that.
It's like, really?
I was gonna say, because when I was looking at it the other day, I went over there, I was like, oh, how many days are left? And it said 21. I was like, is it fucked up?
What was that? You're awfully quiet.
I thought it was fucked up, because it still said 21, and I could have swore when the whole so-called mid-season came out, what they called mid-season, I guess, update, or fucking
right. Wasn't much of a
When
big
that
season.
yeah, when that came out, I could have swore there was like 20 something days left. I was like, how the fuck is it still 21?
Yeah.
Damn it. If I wanted the whole fucking box, I would have grabbed the whole fucking box. Jesus Christ. Come on. There we go. I forgot to put a garbage bag in. After I took the trash out this morning.
Yeah, I do that. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see when season 2 gets here. What they say, what they add. Maybe I'll try it out. At the moment, I'm not too anxious to really want to play it.
Right.
I mean, it kind of sucks because I want to play Call of Duty with you, but I don't also.
Right.
Because it
ain't gonna hurt.
it feels like shit.
If you don't feel like playing, you don't feel like playing. Not much.
I mean, I want to, but
Right.
I don't want to keep feeling like it shit.
Wait until you watch. Wait until you watch. Wait until you watch the first stream today. This morning, what was I doing? I think I was on sub. Was it sub? What is that one with the sub right in the middle of the map?
Sub pens.
Some fence, yeah. I was on that. And there's two teammates in front of me shooting at a dog. Or no, there's one at first. And the second one strolled up, and I started shooting at the dog, and then a third one comes by, and this dog literally bounces off of all three of these fucking teammates to come at. I was like, that looks familiar. I remember you talking about that. Ran past fucking teammates to kill you.
Yeah, it did.
Huh.
One of the last days we played.
I wonder if it was maybe because I was the last one to shoot it, so whatever one shoots it last is the one that goes after.
I mean, that could be, but I didn't even shoot at it.
Or it has, once it's set, hey, I'm going after this guy.
It literally looked like it just singled me out for some reason because I didn't even shoot it.
Well, that
Fuck.
you'll see it. It definitely singled me the fuck out because it bounced off two fucking teammates, went right in between two of them, coming after me.
It seems like it would be set up that it would just attack the first
closest one
enemy it came to. But no. I think I'm pretty sure it singled me out that game, and it probably did you on this game you're talking about.
Yeah, you'll see it.
I know. I watched the stream yesterday, and you started off really good. Well, I mean, pretty good. You're like second place.
Right.
Place. And then it started giving you some bullshit, putting you in a game that's fucking halfway over and your team's losing.
Yeah.
I'm like, that figures. Just putting you in some shit. And then what was that match? Eagle's Nest. Couldn't even get a kill for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You did end up kind of coming back there at the end, but
I had some.
by then it was too little too late anyhow.
I know this week I've had a few real good games on Eagle Nest that I can remember.
We got an empty patrol
There's
zone.
a couple of them, man.
Patrol. Defend the objective.
I got this slow ass bar. I gotta fucking.
Recon in the air.
Yeah.
In the sky.
It does a lot of damage. I mean, but the fire rate is just so fucking bad. And then if you put the the 50 BMG rounds, which like ups the damage, it does even more damage, but it's fucking horrible. because I think it lowers the fire rate by like 100 or some shit.
I thought about skipping the bar.
Hostiles took the patrol zone.
Why is that? What are you gonna? What would you do then?
Well, if it's, I don't know if that's gonna work, if that's the way it's gonna be, but
Yeah, I don't know.
if it's just you gotta get 5 done, and there's 7 of them. You know what I mean? Like what we talked
like
about.
Cold War did. I don't know if Vanguard's gonna do that though. Vanguard, I mean, different company. It might be.
You have to get them all.
The ones that it came with. I'm not sure. So
Well,
I mean, I would until we actually. I mean, I guess the only way you're gonna know is to do it. You know, skip the bar because you already did the Cooper, which is the only other assault rifle they've added, right?
Right.
So skip the bar for now and see if all of them unlock, and then if not, then you have to go back to it. That's what I would do. Because I haven't really looked it up, but I mean, I haven't heard anybody say anything. Like last year, I know Ace said that. He was like, oh, you just have to do this amount of guns.
Right.
You know, but I haven't heard anybody say that yet, so I don't know.
Fuck.
Hostiles took the patrol zone.
I sure as hell hope my fucking ping gets less. 157 milliseconds.
On pub?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're down, but not out. Need defense at the patrol zone.
Why would you spawn them behind me?
We're in the lead.
If not, I guess I'll have to deal with it.
Hostile recon in the air. Spies in the sky.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. Whenever you get off today, download PUBG.
Yeah, I'll get it.
I don't know. I think you'd like it. I think for a battle royale, it's better than Warzone. I'm not sure why people don't. I'm not sure why more people don't play PUBG.
I got on the other. I was watching.
It's way better.
What was it yesterday? I think it was it yesterday. Well, I don't know what day it was. Anyways, was it Nacho popped up again, and he don't ever get on anymore. I kind of shied away from watching him because he stopped streaming.
Right.
But I went and started watching him, and he was playing Blackout. I was like, man, I fucking missed this goddamn game.
Yeah. Well, see, PUBG. Well, I should say Blackout is a lot like PUBG because PUBG's been out for a long time. PUBG was pretty much the first battle royale for the most part. So I'm guessing when they made Blackout, they took a lot of things from PUBG. You know, like this game, you drop in just like you do Warzone on a plane, drop wherever. But there's no loadouts or nothing. It's like Blackout. You have to find a gun. You have to find attachments. You have to find fucking ammo. You have to find armor and your health packs, you know, bandages, all this stuff. You have to find it. It's not just, you know, save up money and get you a big old fucking awesome loadout. They have vehicles. The maps are fucking ginormous. I mean,
Maps? Like there's multiple maps?
yes.
Really?
I'm not sure how many, but I know there's more than one. Because I think the original one is called Enwrangle or something, maybe. But I know I think there's at least a couple more. I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't really played it much. I did the training against bots. Because when you first download the game, because it's free to play on console now. Well, it's been out on console for a few years now. You could buy it. It was like $30 or something.
Cover your head. Enemy fire.
But now they put it free to play. It's a way to get you used to the game, so you have to play 10 matches against bots. You know, so it's 100 players, but, you know, 99 of them are bots. Just so you can get used to how the game works, moves, plays.
Good
And then once you're done with the bot matches, then you can actually play just regular games. Normal mode, ranked. And they do have a team deathmatch on here, which I played a match with that yesterday. That was alright. Not sure how many maps they have. It's like, huh, that's kind of cool. Just regular. It's like, I think it's more than 6v6. I think it's like 8v8 or 10v10. I think. So this is my first normal match. Trying to figure out where the circle goes. I'm not sure. That's the one thing I never understand about battle royales. How do you know where the circle's going to be? So here's my flight path. Where in the fuck is my circle going to be? Is it going to be on the smaller side of the map? Is it going to be on the fatter side of the map? I don't know. Just gonna jump out in a somewhat not populated area. Oh, there's a little set of houses. Oh, there's a big ass building right there. The dropping in isn't as awesome as Blackout was. Blackout was way better. That fucking wingsuit was so good. That was such a good feature.